Hi everyone. It's been centuries and I'm super excited to be here. My name is Z. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader slash coach extraordinaire, musician, philanthropist. I'm literally just going through every single title. And tonight I'm going to do a quick tarot reading for you before my phone dies. So I'm hoping I can get the message out because I don't have my charger right now. There's been a lot of energy out in the world right now, and many of us are being called to cut and to clear. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords on the bottom. And it can feel a bit dense. It can feel like you're shifting into something that you don't really know what's happening, but it's for your highest good and it's for your purpose. It's for your destiny. I know even for myself, like I have been called to literally flip my life on its head. And so I'm super excited to be here and like give you all some updates. But the energy right now is thick. Along with it being October, the veil is like non-existent. If you're experiencing like your gifts have been exploding, if you're getting a lot of like mediumship messages, if you feel like your ancestors are here, if you feel like your auntie and uncles and your friends or anybody around you is here, hi, it's likely because they are. I know. Second, hold on. Okay, my dogs are outside. They're messing around. Just want to make sure they're not causing trouble. But if you're feeling like, again, like if you have extra ancestors around, it's happening. I know for myself, I've had folks that I haven't like even thought about for the longest time. Like my grandmother's sister, like I randomly started saying their names and I was like, oh, Adelaide and so-and-so and so-and-so and hi. And then all of a sudden, like I would see their picture or I saw an image of them in their mind, or like someone texted me and their name was Adelaide and then someone added me and it was Adelaide. Like you might be getting all these interesting confirmations going on right now because the veil is thin. So let's pull some energy and see what's going on. I'm getting worries around maybe finances, or maybe you're like in the middle of shifting your finances and you don't quite have like a full path forward. Yeah, look, we have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. I'm just going to pull it because that feels like old energy, or maybe it's something you're overcoming. Okay, this is interesting, but this is really good actually. So a lot of you have been working hard on your finances or taking a different perspective. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're not, I'm getting like you stopped lying to yourself about what you actually want. But there's still some cords that need to be cut in terms of walking away from situations that you don't like. So you might be surrounded by people. Yeah, it's a group reading. So you might be surrounded by people who maybe in the past you would have been able to trust them. But you're in such an elevated state right now and you're working on your energy so much that it's really important that you pay attention to these people's subtleties. So pay attention to when they check in on you, pay attention to when they might just be asking you questions to get advice, but they're not really there to support you on your journey. They're not really there to be the nurturing energy that you need right now and that you're calling in for yourself going forward. Look, we have on the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom for like the end of the spread. So what I'm seeing right now, we have the Nine of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So this really is telling me that you have been in the past and are fully overcoming parts of yourself that have worried about money and how to manifest it. Thank you so much. And what jobs or career paths that you're wanting to take, maybe before you would have allowed yourself to stay in that 9 to 5 for too long, or maybe you would have not posted on social media, or maybe, you know, you would have not talked to people for help, or you wouldn't have done collaborations because you were too scared. But I'm getting like that energy is done, like it's over, which is why it kind of showed up in the past position here. And so the ancestors in the universe are acknowledging that you did this, because what I also see like right below this card, but a little bit to the right, is the Four of Pentacles. So there's that scarcity mindset, but what came out on top of it, which is a really good sign, is the Fool card. So you literally reset your timeline and you created a new wealth pattern for you. Not even just like, oh, I'm gonna get a new job, I'm gonna start a new career. Like you were like, no, I'm gonna create generational wealth. So if this is resonating, go ahead and tap the screen and let me know and affirm it for yourself. Like, I'm here for my new beginning. This is what I'm calling in for myself right now. So you literally called in a new beginning, and this has been an energy for the collective for maybe the last I would say month or two, but a lot of people haven't been able to shift into this energy because it's been taking a lot more work than you've had to put in the past in order to fucking shake everything that's been tying you down. Thank you. Everything that's been tying you down. So that means all of your friends, it could be your physical environment. Like I'm getting that a lot of you have just fully surrendered to the process in a way that you've never fucking surrendered before. Like you don't care who's in your space. If they make you question, like you remove them. If you have clothes that don't fit you anymore, you are donating them. You have like old tech that you've gotten rid of. Like I'm getting a lot of people like clearing their space and just telling themselves like enough is enough is enough. And I know that we're also, a lot of people are approaching the wealth transfer. If you haven't received it already, it's starting to like trickle in, or you can feel it circling around you. Hold on, let me look at that thing. Do not believe her. People are funny. I mean, people always give the truth when they give demonic comments. Like I always say, the shadow lives in you if you see it. So the wealth transfer is circling around you. So if you're getting really weird signs around like your money, or like this new career, or around fame, or like being on stages, or, you know, helping people, being at rallies, like whatever it may be, those are confirmations for you, and allow it to come in, because yeah, definitely projecting. I literally, like, there's gonna be a lot of this energy right now because people are like battling their shadows. But this group, I feel like for the majority of you have like won this battle, and you're winning this battle, even as difficult as it has been. 1111, I love that. What we also have on the spread is the Six of Cups in reverse. So this energy is really saying, like, from the universe and from your ancestors, that you need to make more time to have fun, and you're not doing that. Like, you're not doing things that maybe your younger self would have done, your teenage self would have done. You're not creating in a way that you're like your inner child would want to create, right? Like, think about what you did when you were younger. Maybe you were riding your bike. Maybe you were creating music. Maybe you were painting. Maybe you were just fucking running outside with a bouncy ball. Like, maybe, like, you know, whatever it is. But Spirit's saying it's okay to have fun, because your manifestations are always going to be the strongest and come in the fastest when you're elevated, like, at a very, very high frequency. So go have fun. And right below that card, I also have the Eight of Pentacles of working hard. But because this card came out above it, it's really telling me that you can still work hard and have a good time. Like, that's a possibility for your new journey. And I appreciate all the likes. Thank you all so much for doing that, and just letting me know that it's resonating for you as well as confirmation. So, like, in this new future of yours, it's fully possible for you to have fun and create the life that you want and still work hard, because this new kind of energy, this new frequency that the earth is going through, that you were going through. It's more so about aligning with the things that don't drain your energy and don't cause you to have to drag yourself through the mud to go do it, right? Like, and maybe it's about you also being super dynamic in how you use your energy. There's not just one path. People aren't just linear, as I always say. Like, you are dynamic, just like myself, which is probably why you're here, right? I'm an artist. I sing, I do poetry, I'm an author, like many, many things. I use all of my skills. I'm an athlete to kind of help the world and generate income. So like the ancestors are saying, like, don't be afraid to use all of your skills and your assets, right? Because also in this card, if you look at it, there's like I'm really focusing on all the options of cups and all of the flowers, right? All of them are thriving and all of them are flourishing. So if you have a goal, which is what I'm hearing, like, of even creating multiple streams of income, you can do that if you choose to do that. You just have to like write down what it is that you actually want to create and go towards those things. Like, if you want to be an artist, start painting and like put it on social media. If you want to be a singer, just start singing. If you want to like open a nonprofit, just start offering your services and then look into creating a nonprofit. And then the universe understands what you're trying to say, and it'll come in and support you in ways that you had no idea. Like, it'll just plop out of the air. And a good story about this is, like, I've literally been building different nonprofits behind the scenes, and one of them is for dogs, because I have huskies. And someone popped out of the blue and was like, can you help me with my dog? Like, it was just like dogs everywhere, and I was like, yes. And then ever since then, it's just been boom, 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 boom. So it's like, you just have to be open to it. So towards the end of the spread, I also have which we talked about earlier, we have the 5 of Swords. So maybe I would be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself with right now, because the veil is the way that it is. There could be some people around you who are kind of masking their energy or trying to mask their energy, but the universe and spirit is really saying, like, trust your intuition. You probably already know who they are. Like, if you were to look into your future, do you really see them there? Do you see them standing by your side, cheering you on, like being someone that you can 10,000% rely on? If you don't see them there, they're probably not going to be a part of your future. And the path right now for a lot of people is maybe you have to go on your own, right? It's not for everybody. It's not for every single friend, every single family member, right? Like, it's just for you and your unique path. And sometimes we have to charge out on our own in order to receive all of our blessings. Because what happens sometimes is when there's too many people there, it's like they start to pull on your energy, and the universe and spirit want you to be able to focus so you can receive everything, so you can rest and have fun. And not everybody can hold that frequency. And once you're out on your own and you've cleared out all of the energy, like I'm getting literally cleared out everything down to like your chonies. So like, thank you. Like, get rid of like all the crap you don't need, all the crap that doesn't fit, all the crap that reminds you of any body or any place or thing that is in the past. Get rid of it. Like, donate it, help someone else out, and new energy can come in. But your soul tribe and, your future family, if you are building one, are waiting, and they're like circling, they're circling around you, and it's getting closer and closer and closer. And maybe you're seeing names all of the time. Like, the universe is trying to drop it in, but like there's still a little bit more energy, and what they don't want to do is drop a huge blessing in and then it gets all chaotic with the other energy that's there. And it could be people who aren't even like you're talking to. It could be people who are just circling, maybe checking your page. Like, maybe you need to go through and remove or block people. I was removing and blocking people, and they were literally adding themselves back, aside from the blocking people, but they were adding themselves back. And I was like, well, I don't understand. So make sure that you are like going through and being diligent, right? We talked about clearing phone contacts. Go through your email if you have Google Drive. I'm so glad it resonates. Yay! If it resonates for everybody else, feel free to tap the screen, let me know, or write it in the comments. Even if you have like questions or comments, like whatever it is. I'm not doing personalized love readings in here. You can always book those in my link, and I have a ton of other sessions as well. But go through everything that you have. Like, one of the things I'm doing is I'm literally selling like all of my tech, because like the ancestors were like, it needs to go now. Like, no more energy from anybody else. They're like, new glasses, new clothes, new. And I was like, okay. So I like sold all my stuff and then like got all new stuff. So allow yourself to go through this like cleansing and clearing, because you're literally like, it's literally at the end of the reading. And then I also have the 8 of Cups in reverse, which is telling me like, there may be some people who are going to have some issues with you changing up your life. It's okay to just walk away from them and not explain anything. Like, this is your confirmation. This is your full, like, permission of, some people will demand clarity and, like, an explanation from you, but the spirit and the like, ancestors are like, you don't need to do that. And I had someone do that to me who like was yelling, demanding for clarity, because they didn't understand why I was cutting them off, really, even though they had treated me really bad for like a year. And I had just was like, you could talk to God, bye. Like, I just left. So let this be your confirmation of like, yeah, you're so welcome. Like, do whatever you need to do. Like, because I'm getting that a lot of you have been too kind in the past, which is why it's been a little bit harder to call in your manifestations. But literally the last card of the reading, yeah, look at these, look at this energy for this other person. They're fucking out in the cold. It's their fault. just like let it happen. Like, this energy has been so fucking pesky. Do a cord cutting if you need to. That's been coming up a lot in the last couple days. I literally have one burning right now. But the King of Pentacles is the last card in this spread for today. And then I'll pull you some affirmation cards. But not only is this energy you, but this is like what you're inheriting. So again, as I said in the beginning, which kind of confirms like what I was talking about around generational wealth and just more stability coming in, like, this is happening for you and this is real. And I'm getting also that maybe you need to do some meditations to anchor that into your physical body and to not give up. Like, do not give up, because I'm getting a lot of like, I'm doing the work, but like, I'm not fully seeing it come to fruition. And so Spirit and the ancestors are like, do not give up. Now is not the time to give up. Like, we've been working so hard. You've been working so hard. And now it's like right before the most beautiful things happen, people tend to give up. People tend to like just let go and then start having like self-defeating talk, questioning their worth, acting a little bananas, right? Like, that's the rest of your ego just literally fizzling out. As I've said, it's the extinction burst happening. And if you can get through that, you can literally do anything. And if you can, I'm literally hearing what's that song? A Trust Fall by Pink. Like, listen to that song. It might have messages for you, but they're going to catch you. Like, your team is going to catch you. And some of you may even be relocating. Now, for myself, I'm relocating and I'm taking a big fucking risk. And it's going to be wild and it's going to be fun. But like, if you are being called to do that, just follow it and don't worry, because you already have this energy. Like, this is already yours. Like, what's meant for you will always find you, and you don't have to worry. And so even if you have an altar, put your King of Pentacles card on your altar so that you have a visual reminder of what you're calling in and what's already yours. But anchor it into your body every single day. Something that one of my favorite coaches taught was like, you can set a reminder on your phone. And I have an Apple phone. Well, I have an Apple and an Android, but I do it on my Apple phone. You can set a reminder, set it for every hour. And you know what I did is I made it look like an actual deposit reminder. And so it says like such and such amount is being deposited into my account. So it looks like a bank thing that popped up on my phone. And so I put like whatever amount that I wanted to put on there. And every hour it goes off, and every hour that it does go off, I sit and meditate, and I allow the energy to just like be in my body. And I did that before, and things manifested so fast. And I'm also like suggesting you make a vision board as well of all of the things that you want to do with your money, or that you want to experience in your life. Like if you go back on my Instagram, I have a video talking about vision boards and how your guides will talk to you through your vision boards. And if you don't know what your soul's calling is, you could literally look at your vision board and it'll tell you. Because if you're like in tune and you're just cutting shit out, you're going to be able to look at it and it's going to be like, there's your purpose, like right there. So I highly recommend you start getting really specific about what you want to do, and just be in the energy, because that's the only thing that you have to do. Like obviously you're going to be taking little actions here and there, but you being able to match this generational wealth energy is going to just make it fly in, like literally fly in. So let's I'm gonna pull a love card, and let's do one of these. Okay, let's pull a love card. And if this is resonating, feel free to let me know, or like whatever you want to share. Secret. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Okay, we literally just talked about this. We literally just talked about this, right? In terms of this energy of people not being fully transparent. So, again, if you have people in your life that you suspect might be doing something, I would do a cord cutting. Or if you've tried cutting people out of your lives, maybe you need to take it another step further. Really delete everything, photos, emails, whatever you need to do to get it out of your energy so newness can come in. So heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. Energy, so newness can come in. So heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. So maybe some of you did have feelings for someone and it just didn't go the way you were planning it to go, and that's okay. So maybe some of you did have feelings for someone and it just didn't go the way you were planning it to go, and that's okay. You know, like everything happens for a reason. Divine, like, protection is redirection, right? Which means there's something better for you that's going to come. I've had this happen to me, and honestly, it was the best thing that could have happened to me, but I understand how in the moment it can feel really hard sometimes, and that's okay. So spend this time taking care of yourself. You're already on your new path. So a lot of you already made the leap, and now it's just a matter of you like piecing together, like putting together this new life. I don't want my ex, that my ex relationship have been over and done. Yeah, like just do a cord cutting so you can fully get rid of it. Do a really, really good cord cutting for yourself, and like detach. If you had mutual friends, detach from those friends. Like do everything that you need to do. If you need to move. If you need to change your number. Like whatever you need to do. Let's pull one more card for love. And you can also work with rose, like rose tea, and drink it for your heart space to help you heal. So imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Yeah. So maybe also reflect on maybe in the past if you've like looked at love in a way that wasn't quite, I don't like to say realistic, because like magical things can happen, but maybe if you had a skewed view of how you were relating to love, I would also look at that if you're calling in a partner or partners in this new journey of your life, and write down like what it is that you want to receive and what you want it to feel like, what you want to celebrate. And at the bottom we have romance. So romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. So I'm gonna assume that the minute that you know, Oh, hello. The minute that you do this writing and you get clarity on what you want to receive, it's just going to show up out of nowhere. You're going to like go to the grocery store and then someone's going to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Okay. This is perfect cards. So today I let go. That's a really good one. You got 4 of them. So it's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. That's literally what we were talking about. It's this big shift that's going on right now for everybody. And again, like literally verbatim, it's okay. Like all of this is okay to allow to happen, and for yourself to just like be within your hermit if you want to, and make this shift quietly and peacefully and lovingly, in a way that's perfect for you. I ask, I believe, I shall receive. Yeah, so this goes back to your manifestations of like being clear on what you want, doing that vision board. I'm making a vision board. I love vision boards just so that I can focus all my energy and not get distracted by anything else, and know that you will receive it. And then the last card, I give myself grace when I make mistakes and veer off my divine path. Yeah, so really find forgiveness within yourself, because, you know, a lot of times we carry a lot of guilt, but you don't need to carry a lot of guilt. It was an old version of yourself that you are now detaching from. So send them some love and be like, it's okay. I knew what I knew then, and now I know what I know now, and I'm creating something new, right? Like, forgive yourself. Forgive people who have wronged you so you can let go and call in this new life for yourself. So let's get 1 or 2 cards from this last deck. And if you want any personal readings, the link is in my bio. I also have healing sessions for the inner child. I do energy work, and I have some new ones in there as well that I put up a couple days ago. So Echoes of Atlantis. I was talking about Atlantis today with my friend. Embrace rebirth and transformation, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. I feel like this is the most perfect reading. So if you're here and you're receiving this message, know that you have done it. Know that this is your era, your time to be at peace, to start this new life for yourself. So now just create it, right? You've done a lot of the clearing, and maybe there's just a few little pesky flies you need to get rid of, but now it's okay to celebrate yourself, and now it's okay to like fully fly. Like, look at this energy. Like, go outside, go have fun, like go to a concert. I know for myself, I was like, I'm gonna take myself on a date by myself. Like, I was like, I'm gonna get my hair done, I'm gonna go eat some Thai food, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and maybe I'll go to the museum and play with my dog. So I was like, now that sounds like a really good time. So be sure to take care of yourself and just celebrate how far you've come. Your ancestors in the universe are so proud. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of hugs. Be sure to check out the bio if you are needing anything at all. I am here to support you. I'm also doing videos on YouTube that are talking about quantum leaping and other fun stuff. So go and follow me on there, and I will talk to you all soon. Rest easy. I'll see you next time, everyone.